Hey YouTube, it's Jimmy here for Getting the Car Films, and I guess that's kind of how I start my videos, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind just saying that. And I'm playing RuneScape 2007. I've been playing it with Robert from the Dire Project and my other friends, and I'm really digging it. And today I'm going to be showing you a way that I've been making money that kind of just overall makes a decent amount of money in a quick amount of time. So if you need like 10K and you have 20 minutes, this is the kind of thing you're going to be looking to do, right? So that's really what I'm aiming to try and show you guys here. What I'm just doing is something probably a lot of people know, but I don't know if they realize how effective it is. And I recently was just hit by the sandwich lady, so I'm having to go back up to where the giants and the zombies are. And this is more of a beginner guide. This isn't for you high ranked players who are like, I know what I'm doing, why are you showing me this? I thought this would be an interesting way to get money. So I'm coming down here to fight the zombies. I'm actually gonna fight. I have an Uncut Sapphire because I had a random event for that, and I have 17 food and 12. I have 12 trout and 5 salmon. Normally I won't take that much damage. I'm gonna run over here and grab this. Fighting the giants is almost as effective. Here, we can fight one real quick. I'm using an adamant two-handed sword. I have a brass necklace. I still haven't found the time to go buy a strength or a power necklace, but strength, power, or I think those are the two necklaces. I found a chance to get one of those, and I was hoping I could just make them myself. But I believe to get a ruby necklace, a strength one, I think I did need 49 enchanting, and I'm only at 23 magic, so hopefully we can get that up. Just to recap over my skills, I don't want some stalactites in the way. Stalagmites, stalactites, same thing. I'm gonna run over and get those coins. To recap over my skills, my combat is really high because I did the waterfall quest. I actually went up in the last 2 days. I've gone up 8 levels from 36 to 48. And, darn, that guy took the fire runes. That is what I wanted. Do not want these. But I've been focusing mainly on combat, as you can see. A little ranged. I want to be more of a ranger, in my personal opinion. But I haven't really had the chance. And I haven't gone back to recharge my prayer points because I'm not using prayer pots because I don't really need prayer pots. Because my prayer is like 23, I'm not fighting anything dangerous. These things are levels below me. And I'm really just down here just trying to train my defense, just trying to get 60 defense, just to have really high defense, just so I can wear everything so I can wear up to dragon. I have rune crafting. That's how I funded my magic the first time around. I have over 400 my runes just sitting in the bank from what I've rune crafted personally. 32 HP. Went and trained some agility. Hopefully gonna get into that some more training agility so as I can run faster and stuff. Thieving, not really focusing on that. Crafting and fletching went up together simultaneously. I was fletching and crafting my own bowstrings and stuff. So yeah, haven't looked into Slayer yet or hunting. Any of these bottom few I haven't really looked into. Herbalore, I will be starting soon. I have the Druidic Ritual quest in my quest log. I just have to finish it. But I've been selling most of my Unids, and that's kind of why I'm down here in the first place. We lost 7 health. We can eat a trout. I probably bring too much food for what I'm doing, considering I've only eaten 1 food. So there we go. This is I'll finish up my skills in a sec. But this is what we're doing down here. We're gathering herbs. So I have feathers on me, and you might be like, why do you have feathers on you? That is so I can just go fish when I need to. So what you do is you come down here and you fight the zombies or the giants, and it's gonna make you about 10K roughly every 20-30 minutes. It's not a massive gold getter. And it's not an instant gold getter because everyone's not gonna buy units instantly always all the time unless you go to like World 2. But that's what I've really been striving to do is I come down here, I get as many Unids as I can, I grab, they also drop all kinds of runes and all kinds of fishing bait. So what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll grab about 8 Unids, which accumulates to about 4.8k if I have 8 Unids and sell each one for 600. Of course it can fluctuate, going for 4,000, 8,000 and such. And then I will go farm the giants. See, drops fishing bait, which is something I'm totally fine with picking up. It's free fishing bait. It's not really taking up room, considering I don't farm a full pack of Unids every time, because I only like to get 8 to 10 or so, and then go farm the giants, because the giants drop nature runes, cosmic runes, death runes, fire runes, and chaos runes, I believe. I know I found some death runes and I kind of went ballistic. I was like, yay, death runes. They were lying on the ground. Someone just was like, I'm not dealing with runes, and they threw it on the ground. And I was like, if you're not going to take your death runes, I'm going to take my death runes. So we got another unit here. So far we've been down here about roughly 5 minutes. Sitting in my pack right here is 1.2k. Easily sold. Easily found. Sorry, people distracting you when you're making a video and you just want to break their neck. They're easily found, they're easily sold. People will be like, buying 1k Unids, and you're just like, oh, I don't have 1k, I have 50 Unids, and they're like, okay, I'll buy each one for 1k, 50k, right there. It's really simple to do, and it's a really simple way for lower combat levels. Like, I probably shouldn't be down here for much longer. I'm probably going to end up farming, getting my ranged up and farming some green dragons, so as I can farm green dragon hide, because everyone's ranging right now, it seems. Most big YouTubers I've seen have been rangers, unless they're focusing on Slayer. Then they're using like a multi-cannon, and they're training the range that way. But everyone has really high range, so this is just something I've been doing to go on like kind of a combat binge, melee combat binge. And I've gone up probably 8 or 9 levels down here in a matter of an hour or two, making about roughly 10k every 20-30 minutes, as I've said. So I just wanted to bring you guys a video like this. I'm just updating you. My final skills, I had 30 wood cutting in this. This is from fletching. These 3 were going together really well. Just fire making to cook and fish. Those 3 are going really well. Did the Knight Sword quest, smithing, 31 smithing, great, that's great. Just been mining, just generally that's mostly mining, except for Dork's quest, a little bit of that. And I'm looking into doing the Fremnik Trials right here. I probably can defeat a level 69. I defeated the level 79 Shade that attacked me yesterday with pretty relative ease. Again, zombie dropped Eye of a Newt, that's another herblore thing. I always bury bones just because they're there, I'll grab a bone and I'll bury it when I'm farming something simple like this. But yeah, that's a good recap on my skills, and I hope you guys can take this into account. What you're doing down here is you're just getting units. You shouldn't be focusing on anything else over here in the zombies. And after this zombie, I don't want to bore you guys and wait, like 10 more minutes and get all my units that I'd normally get. But I'm gonna get my units, and then we're gonna run over and we're gonna try and see what the giants are dropping. The giants drop a lot of iron stuff: iron square shields, iron daggers, iron maces, which is easily vendorable for some quick change. And people normally they aren't out to pick up quick change, but I'll run around and I'll get like 1k in just coin down here, just because people are attacking the giants and they're like, oh, it dropped 1k, because normally I don't spend too long down here before I eventually go back up and get going on another quest or something. And let's hope a zombie doesn't attack me. There we go, another unit. So right here we have between 24 prayer. That's why I always bury bones. We have between 3k and probably about 1200k, I'd say. There's a steel longsword laying there over on the ground. Steel longsword there. Those are easily vendorable in Varrock for a good couple hundred gold. But I'm looking to see if anyone's leaving anything else on the ground. I can't really adjust the camera here too much. You can look up and then see all those stalactites floating. But the giants, they take a little bit longer to kill, so they're better for training. Obviously, if you're trying to train a stat, come fight the giants. They have more health. They're a little bit harder than the zombies, just a little. They're 28, not a big deal. 28 giants, 24 zombies. You know, if you're you're in your 20s, 22, I'd say you could come down here. You could fight the giants even. As long as you had some food, some good armor, maybe range or magic it. Use some range, use some magic. Probably wouldn't be too hard for you if you have probably about that much magic, honestly. Casting Wind Bolt probably hit you some 11s on the giants. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal. All right, let's see what our first giant dropped us. Again, they can drop a variety of things. He dropped iron, square shield. I'm gonna run back here and see what people are leaving on the ground. They drop runes, which I am always down to take. Free runes or good runes, you know. I got 7 water runes now. You know, that's fine. Like, it's 7 water runes, and if you're down here for a while, then those definitely add up. They drop steel arrows, but I believe those steel arrows right there are that guy's, and I don't want to be the dick that steals his arrows. Alright, we can eat another trout. I'm probably bringing too much food for my high level down here, but as a lower level player, oh hey, a unid. Right here, 400 gold on the ground, someone just left it. I'm probably bringing too much food for my level, but again, gauge it on yourself. If you're a lower level, you're gonna want to bring more food. Obviously, you don't wanna die down here because people will probably take all your stuff if you find something good. And that may look like a mithril shield sometimes if you're over here looking at that, but it's not. It's definitely a kite shield, and that's what we just found. But hey, we just found some mine runes, so that's always a plus. Finding runes. Mine runes go for, you could probably sell a mine rune for 50 gold a piece. People need them. If you go to any rune shop in the game, you're not going to be finding any mine runes. Yeah, so I'll kill a couple more giants just to give you guys a rough idea of what I'm picking up, what's worth value. If I see anything on the ground that I'm gonna need to run and grab, I'll probably just run and grab it because people leave things on the ground that are worth a lot of money. Iron kite shields, they're okay in value. You're not gonna be like dying to grab an iron kite shield, I don't think. Especially when you have, you know, some Unids. These go for 600 gold a piece. That's what I'm telling you. You know, right here I have 2.4k sitting in my bag. Uncut Sapphire probably go for 400 gold, 2.8k. I have the newt, you know, maybe you could get 200 gold for it. I haven't really messed around with either the newt. Mind runes, you know, 50 gold a piece if they're in high demand. So right here in my pack, I'm looking at 3k already, and my defense has gone up almost to 38. So yeah, for sure, look at this. Look into doing this if you're a lower level or stuff. If you're a lower level and you're trying to get yourself up, because it's honestly a great way to improve combat levels. Just plenty of things. All right, we have found another unit. That's just great for us. So right here we're looking at. Again, you don't have. There's some things you don't have to take. You don't have to take the coins. You don't have to take the eye of the newt. You don't have to take the rings. You don't have to take fishing bait. Always grab uncuts. That I would say always grab uncuts. And there's always these knives back here. You can always grab an iron knife and start stacking up on those if you want. But right here we have I could probably make 3k just off of these herbs. Could definitely make more or less depending on who's buying it and how much I'm willing to sell for. But I'd probably try and stick to about 800 per herb, 600 per herb. So 3k to 4k, honestly. Anywhere in between, you know, that's a good steal for you. And we have a full pack, so we're not gonna grab those bones. That's fine. Gonna kill 2 more giants. Give you guys a rough estimate of just seeing if we can get anything good to drop. And if we get anything good to drop, you guys you'll probably dig it. You'll be like, that's cool. Oh wow, we're taking lots of damage. Lots and lots of damage. Again, giants can drop Cosmo runes. They drop 6 nature runes at a time, which is pretty great if you're doing anything like low alking or superheating item or high alking. Where is high alking at? High alking, right there. So they drop a very decent amount of nature runes. Cosmo runes come in 2s. I don't know how much people are using cosmic runes. Cosmic runes. I was not watching the Fairly Odd Parents today. I apologize for missaying that. But then you gotta always be looking around. Like, people are leaving arrows out over there. Um, there's an iron kite shield. Those you can pick up and sell if you want. We got an iron arrow sitting over there. Don't see anything else wealthy on the ground. Sometimes people will just sit down here and they'll just drop herbs and runes for you. You know, like this guy right here, 74. You know, he might just be like, you know, I'm just gonna drop some death runes that I don't need, and then you can just run over and get death runes, because eventually, if you're gonna do magic, you're gonna need some death runes. And that's probably an obvious statement, probably not to state that. I showed you guys my armor, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so we got some big bones and some water runes, and we have some coins laying on the ground. Simple. I don't believe I've looted very much coin yet myself. So from what I found on the ground, I found 240 gold. And sometimes oh, hey, go back, grab that gold. I don't know if this is a recurring gold spot. It could be, honestly, because that's a lot of gold. But what you'll see here sometimes, where I'm standing, if you can see that pretty well where this ranger is, you'll see rangers double fight giants. If I were you, I'd try and steal one. I'd try and steal one, in all honesty, just because they shouldn't be able to sit there and fight two giants. It's kind of unfair to me when I just want one giant to fight, and it takes me a while to fight a giant, even at such a high combat level. You know, I can turn prayers on, I could take strength pots. And did that guy just drop an herb? Just dropped an herb for us. Alright, so he doesn't seem to have time for herbs, but I seem to have time for another 600 to 800 gold. You know, that's always a great find. And another herb sitting over here. That's great. The good thing about Unids is people don't know what they are. They'll buy Unids and they'll just be like, buying Unids. So you can give them guam leaves. And I mean, right now I'm not at a point where I'm using potions. I need to get up more. Get higher ranging in magic, probably, because I don't want to be the one out there slaying stuff with fighting like green dragons with combat. That just seems like kind of clunky to me. But yeah, so we got some iron arrows. That's not the greatest find. Take that steel arrow. Don't have room for it. Equip these iron arrows. Just grab a steel arrow. But yeah, so in total we found. Is there anything else good around? Found some arrows. We found some. Oh, I don't have room for those. It's whatever. So in total we found 7 herbs. This would probably go for, I want to say, if you're selling at 600, you're going to be getting about 4.2k for these herbs. And if you're selling at 800, you're going to be getting about 5.6. Attack the giant. You could sell big bones if you wanted. It's all up to you what you pick up. But if I were you, I'd focus on picking up uncuts, rare runes, natures, cosmics, deaths, chaoses. Not sure if there's any blood. That's an identified herb. That's weird. I haven't seen that. I don't know how much that would go for. And that is cosmic rune laying on the ground over there. Cosmic runes, those are definitely something you can look into keeping. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna kill this giant and then I'm gonna go. I want to say thanks for watching. I hope you got some insight into what's dropping, what I'm doing to make money. I'm sitting on 55k, 60k, and I'm just sitting on it. I'm not rushing to buy anything. I mean, I'm not aiming to get high scores, but I'm really hoping to be able to bump this up. I've done this in a matter of a couple days. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you realize that this is a simple money making spot. And if you really want to, you know, you can make money here. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I wonder if I could do a Runescape emote wave. Alright. See you guys. Oh, and please subscribe. It helps out the channel and stuff. It helps me out a lot. It means a lot to me. But yeah, see ya. Thanks, guys. Bye.